out. It was like,
and we are live now, just in time. We are live on Omnibroslive on a Sunday show, Coffee with the OmniBros. Gabe is about to tell us about his first cup of coffee in a long time. We get the gist. So, Luis, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm good. It's a beautiful Sunday morning over here.
And from Gabe Infinity Watch, we have Gabe.
what's up, bitches? Good morning, everybody. Good to see my boys, Jess and Luis, again. I got family and friends in town, and that sucks.
Are they all at your house?
No, my sister's here, which is fine. You know, she's acceptable.
Uh-huh.
But now her friend is in town with her. They're like BFFs. They've been like best friends since like 5th grade or some stupid shit like that. But her husband's into like RC cars and like off-roading RC cars, so they want me to go out there somewhere in the middle of the desert, probably to a meth lab, and watch them like race RC cars. Sounds cool and fun. I hope the meth lab explodes. But whenever family comes into town in Vegas, it sucks. They want to go to the strip and they want to go have buffet at the Rio and stuff like that, and it's agitating. But I could pawn off my kids on my sister and go do other shit. Like
that's a good point.
Yeah. What have you been up to, Jess?
Let's see. I did the punk rock show yesterday for my channel. That was fun. Where I had a couple of punks on and we talked. The main punk was Steve from Third Eye Comics, so he has a lot of East Coast punk experience, and then Kristan's husband Reed was in a punk band, and so I had him on so he could talk about his upcoming graphic novel that's cool. Actually got so many pre-orders that he had a problem of too many pre-orders, apparently, according to Microcosm Publishing, and so they moved up the publishing date to like late summer. So Reed's got a hit on his hand, apparently. I forget what it's called. It's like it has something to do with punk rock and mental illness, like anxiety, depression, and the expression of it in punk rock music. And it's his story along with some other musician stories. So
yeah, that's awesome. He said that's going to be carried through Diamond, so I'm going to order some through the store for sure.
Yeah,
I'm definitely going to support him and his efforts. That sounds cool. I like that idea. You know, there is a correlation between punk rock and depression. Not that punk rock causes depression, but there's a lot of that kind of topic in the music. Right. I've been reading Deadly Class, and there's a lot of that kind of topics as well in Deadly Class.
Yeah, and Rick Remender's name came up because he used to do a lot of artwork for punk bands, and I don't know if he was in a punk band, but he sure loves punk music, and he referred all the chapters in Fear Agent are named after famous records, not necessarily punk, but new wave and punk. So yeah, Rick Remender's way into it. So I imagine it made its way into Deadly Class. Speaking of Deadly Class, if you haven't gotten Deadly Class and you want Deadly Class at a discount, you should go to InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. I believe they are having a 3% off site-wide right now. This is Sunday, the 19th of February, 2019. This is going to last until tonight, where you get 3% off of everything if you put in the code BEMINE, like a Valentine's Day code. Over $50 in the United States gets you free shipping, fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. And good afternoon to the chat. It looks lively. Lots of people saying hello. 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 Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. How's it going? So what we have on tap today is we do have some news. There's a lot of toy news. Lots of toys at the New York Toy Fair got announced, and I think we have coverage of that. We'll get
into that today. That'd be fun. All the news is in the description this week, as always. I put the links in there.
Oh, okay, good.
But before we do that, real quick, just tell me about you got the DC app just recently, right?
I haven't got it yet.
Oh, I thought you watched Doom Patrol already.
I haven't. I want to wait till there are 4 or 5 episodes that I can watch all together.
Oh, look at you, millennial, wanting to binge all your stuff.
You have it though.
I do have it.
Have you watched Doom Patrol at all, or just Young Justice?
I've barely been able to watch Young Justice. I think I watched like 2 episodes so far. It's incredible. It's amazing so far, but I haven't gotten around to more. But yeah, I just want to see if you had an opinion on Doom Patrol yet.
I can't wait to watch it. It looks great. The more I see of it, the greater it looks.
There's so much that just came out all at once just recently too. Umbrella Academy dropped on Netflix.
I really want to see that too.
What else? I know Deadly Class has been running. There's already a couple episodes of that out. This is good stuff, man. Holy shit. All right. So
Christian McKinnon says we need a punk version of the IST jingle. Okay, there it is.
Oh, that's what I'm going to ask you. Who's Steve? Is that the owner of Third Eye Blind or
Third Eye Comics? Yeah. Steve Anderson. There's 3 branches of it now. There's 2 in Maryland and 1 in Richmond, Virginia. And I remember visiting him when it was a little hold, like 11 years ago. 2008 is when I first started going there. And he was next to like a tattoo parlor and a coin exchange, this dinky little store. And now he's this giant store in Annapolis. And he's got a big store in California, Maryland, which is Southern Maryland. And then he just bought out somebody in Richmond, Virginia, and took over their stock and is now calling it Third Eye Comics. So it's pretty cool.
Right on. That's what we just did too.
Oh, you bought somebody out?
Yeah. So we got a store in Orange County now.
Oh, okay. I remember you talking about that.
Yeah. All right. So shout out to the chat. Like you said, yeah, it's pretty damn lively up there right now.
Yeah, Omnipool with some news that the Strangers in Paradise 25th Omnibus has sold out. That was fast.
That was cool.
Was that only orderable through, what is it, Abstract Press?
Abstract Studios? Yeah, through Abstract, yeah.
I haven't read a single panel of Strangers in Paradise, so.
I read it back in the 90s when it was coming out in floppies. But I haven't read Echo or Rachel Rising yet, so I need to do that. I'm definitely far behind on my Terry Moore. Now, have either of you seen Umbrella Academy?
I have. Not the whole thing. I'm 5 episodes in. Me and my girl, we binged a bunch of them.
Oh, you've already seen 5 episodes.
It's so good.
Is it? What's it on?
Really
Is it Netflix?
It's Netflix. It's really good. They nailed it. No, I think they 100% absolutely nailed it without a shadow of a doubt. They got the look, they got the style, they stuck the landing on that show so hard. Cool. On a show that could have been really weird. I mean, it could have been really difficult because it is such a weird book and it is such kind of like a weird premise and there's so many weird things going on. But they stuck it and we are obsessed with it.
That's exciting.
I love the fact that it was also trending on Twitter that day. It and Klaus, one of the characters in the show, were trending on Twitter. So, but it's good. It's really good.
He's the character like me, the drug-addled sort of maniac, right?
Yeah, he's drug-addled and he's gay. And
oh well, I'm not gay.
Just like Jess.
He's extremely flamboyant. He's awesome. Like the actor they got on the show for each one of the characters is great. Perfect casting. I love the fact that they cast number 5, which could have been actually the most difficult of the bunch because he's basically a 60-plus-year-old man in a kid's body, and that could have been really hit and miss. Without a shadow of a doubt, every single person. Fucking Mary J. Blige is in it, and she plays a hit woman, and she's great. She's great in it.
Huh.
It's so much fun, and the music in it is fantastic. I loved it. I love everything I've seen so far.
Okay, gosh, I got that, Deadly Class, and Doom Patrol to watch.
Yeah, like I said,
okay.
there's too much going on right now. It's a lot.
Yeah, I'm totally ignoring my CW shows. I'm about 3 years behind on Flash.
Oh, I was about to say, I've been ignoring that stuff for a couple of years already.
Yeah, I saw the first season of Flash and then I dropped off. I can't do the 24 episode thing anymore.
It's an awful lot. 24 episodes is a lot.
Everybody's moving away from that format, and I'm like, I can't do the 24 episode thing. There's so much to watch and so much to do.
Yeah,
it's inconvenient at this point.
It's a trick that they've been using for years to get to that. I think the amount of episodes to get syndicated is like 60. So they tried to hit that 60 episode mark as quickly as possible so it could go into syndication. That they did the same thing with the Gargoyles cartoon. The first season of Gargoyles, I want to say, is like 12, 15 episodes, and then season 2 is like 40 or something crazy like that. It's just out of control.
Now you saw Haunting on Hill House or whatever, right, Luis?
Yes, I loved it. It was one of my favorite shows to watch.
Did you see Sabrina?
Netflix?
Yeah.
No, weird thing about Sabrina is that we kept trying to watch the pilot episode. We would start it and we would never finish it. We think it's good, me and my girl, but we just, for some reason, we've tried 3 times. We start it and then something would come up or we have to do something and we just end up turning it off.
Yeah. I need to make a decision on The Flash because I have 80 episodes on my DVR and I either need to start watching or get rid of it because it's taking up like half my DVR.
just get rid of it. All that stuff's on it's on Netflix and Hulu.
Yeah,
it is. You don't need to hoard it anymore.
Oh, that's right. I've got Hulu. I forgot about that.
And then an hour each episode. That's a lot of a time commitment. I don't know.
Nick Munoz in the chat like DVR question mark.
See, I thought I was hip saying DVR, and now everybody's streaming. They've bypassed me again. At least I didn't say taping.
Or TiVo. Remember TiVo?
TiVo, yeah.
TiVo was fucking awesome. God,
okay, it's on Netflix. All right, I'll go upstairs and get rid of it right after this.
TiVo was a thing.
Yeah.
I forgot about TiVo. Holy shit.
TiVo was great. I don't know for fact, but it seems like they didn't patent the idea correctly or what, because then everybody came out with DVRs, which was exactly the same thing as TiVo.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was the day. That was the good stuff. Anyways, do you want to jump into the news?
Jump into whatever you want.
Jump into the news a little bit today. Let's kind of just get this out of the way because I feel like we've been this is like the 3rd week I think we've talked about it, and I'm sure it's still in everybody's mind. But guess what? DC has canceled more books. So this round is
and these are biggies too, right?
Yeah, I was going to say this round is pretty hurtful.
There's a few surprises in here that, like last week when we did the show, we're like, oh, there's no way, and we're like, oh shit.
Yeah. So this totally blows my hypothesis out of the fucking water that this happens after the FOC, these cancellations, because we've got the cancellations on Absolute Day Tripper.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, Absolute Swamp Thing, which really sucks.
That one right there for me was like a kick right in the scrotum repeatedly.
Right, but at least it's Jess is still on top of the game and hasn't sold his collection yet.
Right, I know better now.
Jess went the smart route.
Yeah, and New Teen Titans Omnibus Volume 4, which these were things we talked about exactly last week, where I looked it up. Oh no, it's still in Diamond. Everything looks good, and then 2 days later, like, oh, guess what? That shit is canceled. So with that, it looks like the Day Tripper, New Teen Titans, and Swamp Thing is labeled as canceled, but with the possibility of it being resolicited down the road, which could mean everything, could mean nothing. We might still get it, we might not. Who knows? It's not a very concrete dedicated answer that we got out of this. So everybody's guess is as good as ours, because we thought we had a good grasp on what was going on here, but we got hit hard this time.
Out of all those, which one would you say has the most possibility of getting resolicited? Swamp Thing, right?
I would say Swamp Thing. Day Tripper is one of those things that as awesome and beautiful and great as it is, an absolute version of that is kind of unexpected. And New Teen Titans, even though there's 3 volumes out already, this is the 4th volume. I think it's easier for them to not do a 4th volume. Like they go, okay, well, we got 3 out already. You know, we made our money off of it. That's as far as it can go, and that is that. But Swamp Thing, I mean, get your pitchforks and your torches ready, everybody. They canceled it with the possibility of resolicitation.
Yeah, I mean, and chances are there's just a guesstimate on my part, but chances are that if they resolicit it, it'll probably come out around the time that the DC show.
Oh yeah, when's that coming out?
Sometime this year.
Okay, so we don't have a firm date. It's just on the DC Universe app.
No, it's sometime at the end of the year is what I've read.
But it will be on the DC app, though.
Yeah.
Which it's seeming more and more likely that I'm going to actually end up biting the bullet and signing up for that, because it looks promising. They've got a lot of good stuff on there. Yeah. And now with all the positive word of mouth that I've heard from Doom Patrol, I'm like, oh, I'm going to wait. Like Jess, I'm going to wait a few episodes in, and then I might bite the bullet and sign up for it.
Now, Chris M in the chat has a good comment that I read about yesterday, and Gabe, you may be able to shine some light on this. DC is going to hack back their published books down to 22 titles. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, that's a new rumor that popped up on Bleeding Cool and around the internet today. But Dan DiDio seems to have denied that that's happening.
Oh, okay.
So
maybe DC's in some financial problems.
Good grief.
Maybe they're having some
real mismanagement then, if they have.
Yeah, maybe they're having financial problems, you know, and they're cutting back. It happens.
Well, it's also that time of the year too, or it's getting close to like business tax season, the end of the quarter. I think the end of like the fiscal year for businesses.
End of fiscal year, I think, is March for businesses.
Right. So we're getting pretty close to that. And this is about the time when they need to do whatever it takes to still look profitable by cutting whatever they got to cut, layoffs, things like that, you know, which is an indication that they're hurting, but they need to still show their investors and their stockholders that, you know, they are profitable. So this is probably just the outcome of something like that. It happens a lot with companies around this time of the year.
Actually,
but it sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. I have news though. Remember the wall of pops that I used to have?
Yeah.
I did what you suggested, Gabe, and
did you burn them?
No, I didn't do that. There's a new shelf right there.
Ooh.
There's a big bookshelf right there now. Instead of pops went all the way up to the ceiling, and I bagged them all, and I got a new bookshelf right there, and I put the cardboard for it in the garage, but we recently cleaned up the garage, and so my wife noticed it because it used to be nothing but cardboard boxes that needed to go out to the trash. She goes, "What's that new tall cardboard box?" And I said, "Oh, that's a new bookshelf that I just put in." She goes, "You had room for a new bookshelf?" I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "Oh, okay. Just so you know, I notice everything now in the garage." And I go, "Okay, noted."
Now you got to find a different place to stash your shit.
I do, because it's too clean now.
She's been out of the coffin.
She's been watching Marie Kondo, man. That's what it is.
Damn that woman.
All right, so let's see.
So we have Toy Fair stuff to talk about. I know there's a bunch of new Marvel Legends that look cool, and I think DC went with somebody else besides Mattel for their figures. Is that right?
They announced a licensing deal, partnership, whatever you want to call it, with McFarlane Toys.
Ah, nice.
Good old Todd McFarlane.
Those Mattel ones were not my favorite toys.
Yeah, those are like the big clunky, like hollow, giant, just plastic bullshit toys, right? Those Mattel ones.
Well, even their 6-inch figures just didn't look like the characters, whereas these Marvel ones, looked lifelike practically for 6 inches.
Oh yeah. Hasbro's doing a pretty good job with the Marvel Legends.
They really are.
Let's get into Marvel Legends then, real quick.
Okay.
Let me. I'm gonna screen share this shit so we can look at some photos.
Okay. Tim V, I did not get your Instagram message about the boys. I usually just post on Instagram and then I never go back. I didn't know that people were making comments on things. So I'll go on Instagram today and see if I can see what you're talking about. Thank you.
Or just put that message here.
Yeah, or just tell me what's going on, what you want to talk about now.
So
never even occurred to me that people were responding on Instagram.
Yeah, that's craziness. All right, so here's the big reveals from Marvel Legends Toy Fair 2019. One quick thing I see here, I forgot. I think it's kind of cool. John Layman said there's more Chew. I can't wait for that.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I didn't care for how it ended, so I'm really excited to see what he does.
I haven't read the ending, so don't be a dick.
No.
All right, so let's take a look. Let's start off here. Check out this incredible Hulk figure from Marvel Legends. That looks pretty dope. I like how the T-shirt isn't like cloth, like it's actually like a plastic ripped T-shirt they gave him. We've got a first appearance looking Wolverine. We got a pretty soulless looking Thor here. They're going back to some old school styles here. This is like some of the original like 60s, 70s versions of these characters, it looks like. Got Iron Man, Cap. We got Iron Spidey from Infinity War.
Iron Spidey looks boss. I don't have an Iron Spidey.
We got the what is it called? The Bleeding Edge armor. And we got this random Mexican toy. That's a character I never thought would get a toy.
Is he an accountant?
Oh yeah, you didn't see the new Wasp movie, did you?
Oh no, that's Louise from Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
He's funny.
He's great. Yeah, he's great now.
I think he's boring. I don't think he's funny at all. That's funny. Everyone's like, I hope that we get a total MCU kind of breakdown told by Michael Pena, and I go, that would suck.
I'm good. No, I'm good. That's too much for me. I like him in small bursts.
Yeah, a little, and then like these things seem to be a little behind schedule, I guess, because here's Ghost from Ant-Man and Wasp.
Somebody dropped the ball on that.
Yeah. And God, I forgot Homeboy's name. The Executioner from Thor Ragnarok. We got greasy-haired Hela. We got a Peggy Carter toy. World War II Cap. We got what's this guy's name? What's the rock guy's name from Thor Ragnarok?
Korg.
Okay, cool. And then we got Grandmaster. Now here's where we're moving on to the good shit. Like this new Colossus looks awesome.
That does look pretty good.
Yeah, this is gonna be a 2-pack. It's gonna be this Colossus and this Juggernaut. This Juggernaut has a switch out head where one of his where the helmet's blown out on one side. We get Far From Home, Spider-Man, and I guess they're calling her MJ now in the movie. This new Doctor Doom, this is the infamous Doctor Doom where he took over one of Tony Stark's armor and tried to be a good guy in the comics.
Oh,
This
yeah.
this is what Geo told us in the chat. This is the Walmart exclusive Doctor Doom.
Oh, so you got to hunt him down at Walmart?
Or Walgreens.
That sucks. I hate when they do that.
Well, what sucks is Walgreens did those awesome Fantastic Four figures.
Oh, yeah. I don't collect toys, but yeah.
And then there was a rumor that they were going to be doing a Doctor Doom, and then they gave us this Doctor Doom, not like a real, Fantastic Four version Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
But this Doctor Doom.
What is that Doctor Doom?
Iron Man Doom.
Do I know what that is?
This is right after Secret Wars.
Oh, okay.
Where he's like trying to be good.
Because his face is not fucked up anymore.
Right. Okay.
It was the Bendis and Alex Maleev series.
Yeah. Okay. Now I know what you're talking about.
Avengers: Infinity War Loki with the Tesseract or Cosmic Cube. You get the Scarlet Witch, Magneto with that same effect that they have on like every other figure they've ever done for Marvel Legends. That effect is on like Warlock.
Surfer.
Yeah, Surfer has that. Like Polaris has that. Like anything they need to be like kind of Kirby.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Doctor Strange has it.
How are we going to show he has powers? Just recycle the old shit.
Yeah, they just use that same dial thing. Quicksilver looks cool. We got a Chris Claremont era looking Nightcrawler with the pirate sword.
I like Nightcrawler.
That one's dope. We got Vindicator here, who looks like he just smelled someone's fart.
Who the fuck's gonna buy a Vindicator toy?
Canadians.
I don't even know who Vindicator is.
He's like the leader of Alpha Flight.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that's way out of my knowledge range.
That would be like somebody making like a bouncing boy toy. And I go, who's a bouncing boy?
Hey, I'd buy a bouncing boy toy.
We talk
Eater Lad.
We talk, but there's somebody in the Facebook group that probably just went, fuck yes, a Vindicator toy. It's about time. There's always the one fan of every character.
Sure. Like if they ever made a maggot toy, I'm there.
Oh, 100%. I know you would. You'd be there opening day for Walgreens.
Oh, man. I would get a job at Walgreens just so I can get it before it gets into stock. And then quit. Mr. Sinister with his stripper go-go boots going on here. With thigh highs.
Hell yeah.
We got a Boom Boom. Look at Boom Boom here. That's pretty dope.
Again, a character that I don't know any kid that's gonna walk into the store and go, I want a Boom Boom toy.
Yeah, no kid, but me, Omar, Ryley, us 30-year-olds that have been reading X-Men in this era. Oh, I am in. I am in. And then I can't remember where this Wolverine is from. He looks super familiar, and I'm gonna feel like an idiot because I forgot where it's from. But there you go, with the big red belt that doesn't seem to really fit him. Now right here, I'm not a toy collector anymore. I haven't collected toys in a long time. But this Silver Samurai in this classic looking package,
that's pretty
got
cool.
me.
That is pretty cool.
That brought me back because I used to have that Silver Samurai toy when I was a kid. He was super shiny, not like how he is here, but it just made me do a double take. And I thought they were putting it like here it is. Back here on this Wolverine, that's the original Silver Samurai toy. But the packaging is awesome. Like they got me. Like I'm in just for that packaging. More World War II Professor X, or not Professor X. I'm sorry, because I see the Professor X in the background there. Captain America with his bike. This Corvus Clay looks great. And then this is a White Queen.
Ooh, that Corvus. Yeah, that does look good. Here's
that Professor X We get Cannonball. That looks like he just has fiery diarrhea coming out of him.
Oh, great.
That was me after coffee that I haven't had in 2 months. Oh, here's where they're going to get me again. God damn it. Look at this X Factor style Cyclops.
What's up with his head?
I just like this effect here on his visor.
Yeah.
There are those magic bands again.
Yeah, for Dazzler. This is a great Dazzler, man. This is my Dazzler with the headband and the little jacket. It's like the one from the video game, the arcade game.
That is a cool Dazzler. That is a cool Dazzler.
Wolverine Weapon X. There's a Gambit here, but they got Cannibal. Oh, Caliban covering him up.
Caliban.
What is this? Is Bone Crusher from the is it the Marauders? Forge. I don't know whoever asked for a Forge toy.
There's always one guy.
One guy, but this is '90s Forge. This is him with his Native American boots and everything on, because you had to show that he was Native American.
We got to make sure people know. Jubilee.
There's your whatchamacallit? Mall rat status, Jubilee. Like she's ready to go to the mall with her little jean short.
Yeah.
God, that is 90s as hell.
It really is.
Blink. I love this Blink. That's really cool. I love how they're kind of bringing back these older characters.
Ooh, I like that Beast.
Yeah, the Beast is nice. Another good shot of that X Factor Cyclops with the old school card again. Like you can see kind of a comparison there in the background. Got a Hercules. You got whoever this fucker is.
Who is that?
No idea.
Who's gonna buy that?
Hawkeye looking thing?
With the
Sure.
kid, yeah.
It looks like a 1940s Golden Age character.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Somebody in the chat, give us a shout out. Who is that? Same with this purple character.
I have no idea who that is. I recognize Gambit.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Gambit. I'm gonna open this up all the way because Gambit's one of my favorites. I definitely got to get a Gambit.
If Omar's watching this right now, he's just yelling at the screen.
Oh, that Gambit looks great. God damn it, Marvel Legends. I don't like collecting toys. Now I got to get this shit.
Ooh.
Oh, wait. We get a Citizen V? Oh, that is bitching, dude.
See, there's always one fan.
Dude, Citizen V, the Thunderbolts? Come on. Come on, man. Oh, I gotta tell Ryley. I wonder if Ryley knows about this. He's a Thunderbolts fan.
Who's this guy with the blue pot on his head? Down below. Yeah.
That's God. I forget the name, but he's somebody from the Serpents Society. I have to think.
Holy smoke! We're getting obscure here.
And here we go. We finally get ourselves a comic accurate Loki. I'm sick of the fucking.
There's only so many times, Jess, that you can do Wolverine toys.
Yeah.
Oh, you can do 12 million Wolverine toys, and they would all sell. Got a Beta Ray Bill.
I like that.
Yeah,
Ooh,
face sculpt is great.
I definitely like the Beta Ray Bill.
I like it because I'm sure the body's probably reused. If there's probably like a generic mode for a body, but that head sculpt is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of a toy nobody asked for, how about Union Jack over here?
I'm just amazed at your ability to name check all these characters.
It's a blessing and a curse. We got a really cool looking Siri toy.
That's cool.
These movie figures. I don't know like who's doing them, but they look a million. They look so much better than like the comic toys.
They're putting a lot more work into the movie figure toys. You can tell.
It obviously just has to mean that the movie ones are more accessible to people because that's probably the version that's got to be more popular with the mass.
Wow.
When you get somebody like me who's like, oh, look at this Hydra Man over here. This thing is bad.
Yeah. I mean, Union Jack is cool, but nobody knows who the fuck Union Jack is.
You got a movie, you got a comic accurate
Scorpion.
I like that.
Scorpion with the flexible tail and a doppelganger.
Nice.
Wow, a doppelganger. Yeah. Still no dupe toys though.
You got the stealth suit Spidey that I'm assuming is from Far From Home. And this is that's got to be like a different Hawkeye, right? That looks familiar when Hawkeye was in Avengers with a different suit like this.
No, I think that's Spider-Man in Far From Home.
Oh, okay. I get it. Yeah, that's
he's got a shield suit. Yeah, he's got a shield suit in that.
And the Jessica Drew.
Ooh, Spider-Man. I like them. Classic.
I like that one.
That's new.
And Jeremy Conrad.
Oh, we got a great action figure.
Shout out, homeboy. All right, so that's that, man. What's everybody thinking in the chat? I haven't been able to look at the chat, see if there's any questions or comments or whatever. But that's it for Marvel Legends, Noise.
That is really cool.
That's cool. Yeah, there's a bunch of cool stuff in there, but it's obvious they put more work into it's obvious they put more work into the movie stuff.
Yeah, that's interesting to see. I mean, like even fucking, just generic Michael Pena character is there's seems to be more work. Like you can even see like the creases in his pants because he's obviously a Hispanic, so he has to crease his pants. But that's just detail you don't see in the comic versions. Yeah, there's a few in here I think I'm gonna have to pick up for sure. Like that Gambit's a must. These old school card looking figures, if that's what the line looks like, I'm gonna be in trouble, dude.
Yeah, those are cool. That Emma Frost right there, I gotta get.
I used to love picking those up, man. Those old school ones. Yeah. And like, oh my god, that brings me back. Is that entire line gonna be like that? The X-Men ones?
I'm assuming because there's been like 2 or 3 we saw that had that old school card on it.
I have a new bookshelf, which means room for more figures.
What I like is I like this packaging better. It's not like the boxes that you have to kind of like, take apart and slide out a tray. You just rip them off the card.
Mm-hmm.
That's good stuff. So yeah, I'll be grabbing some of these. I definitely want this cannonball just because of the whole weird effect they gave him.
Go back up a little bit. I like the World War II cap. I still think that's my favorite cap outfit. The World War II one.
With the goggles thing there?
Yeah. Out of all the movie ones that they've done so far in the MCU, that's still my favorite outfit.
All right. Boom. So that's that. There's some good stuff on there, man. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Corvus Glaive looks cool.
All right, so you want to get into the DC action?
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's take a look and see what we got. All right. What'd you? I mean, you've already obviously previewed this stuff. Would you prefer more of the Marvel stuff or the DC stuff?
Well, I'm more of a Marvel person, anyways.
Yeah. So there's gonna be a bias.
Yeah, there's gonna be a bias in it for sure. But the DC stuff, it's a lot of Batman. If you like Batman, then DC's got you covered. It's a lot of Batman.
That's a badass Batman statue. Ooh, hold on. That animated series line. Oh my god. Oh, sons of bitches.
I think this is the season 4 stuff, right? This is like the Adventures.
No. Wait, no, because he has the yellow symbol on his chest. I think season 4 is when they introduced like the full black symbol on his chest.
All right, so here's a preview of a bunch of upcoming animated series. There's one on here that I don't own any Batman animated series figures because I just don't collect figures like I've been saying. But there's one on here that's gonna be a must for me. All right, so check out this Two-Face. It's pretty dope. Looks just like the cartoon version. He's got that thing going on with his right hand there, where if you look at it, he gets to punch you.
Or is that the white power symbol? I'm not entirely sure anymore.
Jess, you're the DC guy. What's this version of Batman?
I don't recognize him at all.
Yeah, is that Day of the Dead Batman?
I don't even recognize that from the animated Batman. That looks like Metallo Batman or something. I mean, I only saw every episode of the animated series once, so it's easily something that I could have forgotten, but I don't recognize him at all.
The Scarecrow looks great.
Scarecrow. He does. He looks really good.
Like a Scarecrow.
Oh, God. I'm going to need a moist towelette. Oh, God. The Bat Cycle. Oh, that looks so badass. Yeah, I don't even buy toys, and I want that one.
Here is the must-buy right here for me. I have to have this.
Ghost. Holy shit, the Gray Ghost. Do you get the diorama with it?
Oh, that was Hardak Batman when it was a robot Batman that thought he was really Batman. I don't remember that episode.
I don't either. There you go, Jess. There you go.
I'm gonna have to get that. Yeah, I might need that. Was this an episode of Batman Adventures or
no?
The animated?
No, Azrael was never in the animated series from what I remember.
Not that I remember either.
Yeah. Everybody from the Facebook group, buy that and just send it to Jess.
No.
Oh, that's a great idea.
You're just gonna have 300 Azraels show up at your door.
Oh my gosh, that's an affordable prank.
Yeah, eBay they go.
Obviously, these must be just stylized versions because this is Red Hood. He obviously, I know for a fact, was not in the Batman.
No, especially not that version.
Yeah. This is the like old school original like Red Hood Red Hood version. Where are we gonna get a better picture of him at all? That Deathstroke's pretty dope, but he has like that white streak, like when he first came back in Hush.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pointing at it with my finger, like you guys can see. Whatever. A Deathstroke is pretty neat. All right, that's it for that line. There's a bunch of stuff in here that's really cool. This is the Artist Alley vinyl statues.
Now, what are these?
I think these are just like
artists' conceptions of what they want these figures to look like.
Probably, and then they got these little cutesy black and white statues.
Those are cutesy.
That Wonder Woman is actually really cool. I like that pose they gave her. Oh, here's the colored versions. Here's a nice blurry picture.
I like that Batgirl a lot.
Does every character like have to have like their own pet? Like this seems to this is like a new concept. It seems like
she's always had Streaky.
Actually, I've never noticed her until.
Oh yeah, from like 1959.
Jesus fuck!
I'm so happy we're getting Crypto next season of Titans.
That sounds boss to me.
I am so happy.
Yeah, these must be just artist conceptions because that's kind of cool, but that's not recognizable at all. That's obviously some kind of joke. All right, so enough of that. That's done there. Let's take a look at some more high-end stuff. Well, not really high-end, but here comes some statues. This Bat family looks really cool.
Yeah, I like that Red Hood.
Yeah, this is, I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably like 6 statues that you put together to form this diorama. And all I can really see here is that huge bulge that they gave Nightwing.
Oh, brother.
Wow, they actually molded that thing.
Wow.
And now I can't unsee it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close my eyes and still see that.
Yeah, he's just got it all hanging out there.
Yeah, seriously.
Look at my balls. What is that?
This is cool. It's, I guess, Batman on a bat cycle.
And he's got a Joker.
Like these robot jokers. That's
Those
cool.
look like luchador jokers or something.
Oh, here's an artist. Here's a drawing of the of a Lobo version of that.
Ooh, I like that. Mad Max style Lobo.
Yeah, totally. Poison Ivy. Here's a bunch of black and whites. Little statues.
I like the black and white one.
Man, well, these are just like little tiny miniature versions. They're really just milking out these black and white toys or statues. Now here's where they're gonna get me, but I'm gonna do everything I can to resist it. That's a Joe Madura Batman. Black and white.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I dig the one where he's sitting on the throne.
Here's a couple Harleys from Metal. That one in the background. And I don't know about this one in the front.
There you go, Jess.
Yeah, I'm not feeling them. Yeah,
so also
Metal I haven't read, so I don't know these.
So that's a Red Dead Batman from Metal.
Man, I gotta read that. What is going on?
It's like a evil Batman Flash kind of character.
It looks cool.
I am sitting down and reading Metal tonight.
So
apparently I missed a lot of shit.
And then we have Batman Who Laughs, who has a bunch of like demonic like Robins that he keeps chained up with him.
That's from Metal too, right? Batman Who Laughs.
Metal.
Yeah.
Correct.
Did you ever read that?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Because I was waiting for like the Omnibus to come out.
Yeah.
Apparently it was supposed to be coming out. But everybody loves like this character. It's Batman Who Laughs. He's got his own mini series that just came out.
It's like 3
in the
issues.
store. Yes, no, it's just 6 issues. The 6-issue miniseries. The 3rd issue just came out. Like we've had Snyder and Capullo at the store a few times doing signings, and people just all come up with like this Batman Who Laughs stuff and this DC Metal stuff for them to sign and get sketches of. Hell, we even did our own Batman Who Laughs variant cover. There's more DC Metal characters.
I really need to read Metal.
Yeah.
Here's I think this is also from Metal, but this is Batman. It has a little baby Darkseid in his pouch.
What?
Kind of like on Cable.
I'm reading Metal tonight.
I gotta read this.
I'm reading Metal tonight. You will be my son, and I will call you Klaus.
So here's like a Doomsday Batman that they did for Metal.
Doomsday Batman.
That is a badass Doomsday.
That's a really cool looking statue.
All right, yeah, I'm sitting down with Metal tonight. I'm gonna pour myself some scotch in. I'm sitting down with this. Metal's more of a whiskey book. I'm gonna do whiskey.
And here's what's really cool. I like these. These are the just mentioned that those toys look like luchadors, but these are actual DC characters as luchador.
I like that.
Look at this. Batman's really neat. Look at him. These are really fun. I don't know where this came from. I don't know if this is a comic book. If it was, please tell me because I really want to read this now.
I like that a lot. He's got the steel chair. Yeah. Yes.
With the dent in it.
Is that supposed to be Red Hood?
I think we're gonna get a better picture of it. It's a Deathstroke.
Oh, Deathstroke.
Yeah. This is Superman, I'm assuming. Metallo. This thing is awesome. It's great. Look at like this cool little mechanical parts on him, and he just looks like this robot.
If I was a kid, I'd be buying that whole line. I would love those figures.
I just love the concept, like just the design on this thing, the kryptonite in his chest there.
That's really cool.
You got Wonder Woman here. I believe that's probably the Chitara in the background.
That's got to, that's got to be Chitara.
But these are cool. I think if anything, if I'm gonna pick any of these, will be that Metallo one. That thing is just a super cool concept. It reminds me of Calibretto, the big mech from Battle Chasers.
That's a cool Metallo.
That's pretty creative.
Yeah.
And if you really want to get into some cool high-end stuff, here is
the cowls.
The cowls. So you got the Batman cowl, Batman Who Laughs. Again, this is a new character, but look how popular it is, where they can do a cowl statue for him.
He has blown up in popularity.
Yeah. There's a Frank Miller Batman and Arkham Knight Batman.
I love the small ears. I prefer the small ears.
That version?
Like that. Yeah, I like the small ears.
I like it too, but I'm also a big fan of the Kelly Jones Nightfall version. The really long, like
super tall ones.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Red Hood's being popular. They got another figure here. This is the DC Essential line.
That's cool. I like that Red Hood.
I wonder if it actually comes to like this looks like it's probably handmade, but it'd be cool if it actually came with this tombstone or just gravesite kind of thing. Joker, you get Burnside. Batgirl, even though they canceled the Omnibus.
Bastards.
You get a Cyborg Superman.
Mm-hmm.
And a super top-heavy Supergirl.
Yeah, seriously, she's going to have back problems.
Super back problems.
Ooh, that's a nice
I like the stands that they use for these guys. And Cheetah.
There's a Harley and Nightwing here.
Mm-hmm.
And the stands, I guess you're going to be able to buy the stands separately.
Okay.
But it looks like separately packaged.
Cool. That's cool. Ooh.
And here's the statues. These are the designer series statues.
I really like that Wonder Woman.
I do too.
Nice. Jim Lee Hush Nightwing.
Ooh.
Frank Miller.
Batman.
Yeah.
Trying to take a shit.
Got kicked in the nuts or something. But this is exactly from the cover of issue 3 of Dark Knight Returns. They're really pumping out the Dark Knight Returns stuff, and then I have no idea where this is from. Is this Batman Damned?
Yeah, after Bat Dick, nobody's been reading Batman Damned. As far as I know.
When they cancel the orders and go back to resolicitation on those too.
Really?
Yeah, they canceled all the orders for 3, and they just have to go back and resolicit it.
Oh, damn.
This is something called DC Prime. It's like there's only this one figure of Batman, which is really cool and detailed looking, but I just don't know where it's from. I don't know what version this is. I don't know if it's from a video game or this is just a like designer concept piece or what.
I've never seen that.
Me either.
Here's the Throne Batman that Louis likes so much.
I like that one. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's a Joe Madura Batman we talked about earlier.
That's cool. I can see why you want that Gabe.
Yeah, because it's Joe Madura. Here they're doing a second print of the Batman Who Laughs statue.
Damn.
Jeepers, he's popular.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know where this is coming from. I think this is another metal Batman character, I'm going to say.
Credit where credit is due, but Snyder's come out with some really great characters in the past few years. Court of Owls, bringing back Gordon's son, Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah, it looks like Snyder's the only person that really uses Jim Gordon's
Here's
son.
what I want.
Here's just a life-size Harley Quinn.
Yeah. I want to put that in my living room.
It's going to show up at your door one day, right there in front of the TV.
Here's where the John Hamm protocol comes into play.
Yeah. I want that. That is cool. That's everything I want in a Harley statue, giant size.
Instead, you're going to get 300
Azrael figures.
All right, and that's that for news, everybody.
That's
okay.
Cool. Good stuff.
Want to hit up some Q&A, or what do you guys want to do here at this point? What's up?
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock. I probably have about 5 more minutes.
So anybody got a few minutes left?
No, Banana Jester. I want it in my house, not my mouth. Jeepers.
Banana Jester, I didn't know. Banana Jester goes, Gabe, I saw your boss at Long Beach Comic Expo yesterday. I didn't know John was down there. I thought he was still here in Vegas. Whatever.
Give us some TNA. This is the official metal reading order. Now that Harley, we should all chip in and send to Jess.
Yay!
You know you wouldn't get it. There was if it was, you would have a better chance if it was something to insult you than if it's something you wanted.
No,
something that I really wanted.
I'm pretty sure if we did something like that, hey everybody, just kind of as a community get together and get just this giant statue. I think we can make that.
Like a GoFundMe.
Yeah, Mrs. Omnidog would definitely approve if people bought that for me.
He'd sneak it into the garage. Just a huge box standing up in the garage.
Yeah, wouldn't be able to hide that.
How big is that? It's a life size.
I think it's life size, yeah. They haven't come out on a price with it yet. It's going to be thousands, though.
Easily.
Yeah.
That's more of a standee you would have like in a comic store, like the hardcore fan.
Yeah.
You really have to cash the blow.
That's not a home use Harley, really. Well, thanks for the fact that you chip in, Banana Jester. I appreciate that. Every little bit will help this poor unfortunate child get a life-size Harley Quinn.
Just 16 cents a day.
Well, this is probably a good time for me to mention InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. They're having a 3% off everything sale. Today it is the last day, Sunday, February 19th. Wait, February 14th, 15th, 16th. 17th. I'm blocking. Today's February 17th. Today is Sunday, and today's the last day of the 3% off sale with the code BMINE. And over $50 in the United States gets you free shipping. Fabulous service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com, InStockTrades.com. InStockTrades. That's the punk rock version.
I got my Omnibus Collector shirt on today with the
nice.
I know Emily. Yeah.
Very nice. Reed the Punk designed that. She is monitoring the garage, but it's not the box I'd be worried about hiding. It's the actual life-size figure that I'd be worried about hiding. That would be hard to hide. I can get away with a bombshell statue, but I don't see how I'm going to get away with a giant life-size Harley.
Just say you thought it was the smaller version.
Yeah, I thought this was the bombshell, but it turned out to be the life-size. I'm as surprised as you are, sweetie.
Can't return it now.
Yeah, we opened it.
Oh, I guess you got to just put it there in our master bedroom, right next to the bed.
Okay, Lou, where can they find you on the internet?
Comics Guide 101 on Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff.
And Gabe, how about you?
You can find me on YouTube and Instagram, Gabe Infinity Watch, and I'm in the Facebook group for the Omnibus Collectors comic swap and community. And if anybody's going to Chicago C2E2 or WonderCon in Anaheim, I will be working the booth there too.
And when is that? When is C2E2? Do you know?
C2E2, I will be there the 21st of March through the 25th.
Okay.
And WonderCon is 2 days after that. So I think it's the last weekend of March. So it's like March 28th through the 1st, I want to say. So yeah. So if you're anywhere on the West Coast or the North Coast, whatever you want to call it, the Chicago area, you go to those cons, come by and say what's up. We'll probably end up trying to do, because C2E2, a lot of us besides Jess is going to be at that show.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people there. A lot of fangirls, Omar.
Yeah, basically all the fangirls, I think, except Kristan, excuse me. So Maddie will be there. Omar will be there. I think Omar's an official fangirl. Fariha will be there, and yeah, so it's gonna be a good time for a meetup and getting blind drunk with one another. Not really. I'm not drinking right now too much. But yeah, so there you go. Where can you find you, Jess?
You can find me on YouTube on Omnidog's Vault, and accidentally ignoring people's messages on Instagram, Omnidogs_vault. I'll have to have my daughter tell me how to get Instagram messages, because I didn't even know they were a thing. I thought you just posted pictures and left. Okay, well, thank you for joining us today. The chat was lively. We had lots of fun looking at toys and news, and this was a great show. I appreciate my co-hosts, and I appreciate the chat. So peace and love. Peace and love.